Well, good morning and welcome to Real Estate Radio with Kelly Warren and Associates. This is where the Valley's favorite real estate agent comes to tell you everything you need to know about buying or selling your home. Now, here are your hosts, Kelly and Jim Warren.
Good morning and welcome to Real Estate Radio. This is Kelly Warren, and we are here to talk about real estate right here in the Valley with Kelly Warren and Associates. I'm in the studio this morning with my husband, Jim.
Hi, everybody.
There he is. I said, you know what? Let's not be awkward today and do this whole how are you, Jim? And there he goes, making it awkward.
Well, the best thing is we have Kyle here with us today.
Yes.
And
yes.
Kyle's probably the best part of Kelly Warren and Associates.
Kyle's one of my favorite people in the whole world.
Yep. So this will be fun. This will be a fun show. I don't know. What if Kyle gets real weird and quiet during it?
I'm not going to be weird. I'll try not to be.
Thanks, buddy. I appreciate that.
Can't out weird Jim here. Okay, so if you've been listening the last couple of weeks, we've been running with the same format. We're going to flip that upside down for you today. We are going to start with our home pick of the week and do those couple of houses. We've got open houses for you in this wintry, weathery mix here. And then we're going to go through and talk about our topic for the day, which is moving. So we've been talking about buying, selling, what is a realtor, why use a realtor, benefits of a team, different types of financing. We've run you through all of it. And so now you've bought or sold and you're in this phase with us where you're actually coming to moving. And the reason that we're doing this is because I moved right over around Thanksgiving. Jim and I guess. I brought him with me.
I stayed there. I'm not going.
I would have left him.
Kyle moved right after that. So we are professionals, we've decided.
Oh, you may.
Okay, so we're going to do our home picks of the week here. And then later in the show, if we have time, we will go into our emails, askkelly@kellysoldit.com. If you've got any questions, you can send them over to us. I think this topic's going to run us a while. So if we don't get to the questions that we have right now, we'll just answer those directly to your emails. But if you do want to be a part of the show, as always, you can send us a message at askkelly@kellysoldit.com. If you're thinking about buying or selling, of course, you can call or text us at 330-717-2689. And our website for Kelly Warren and Associates is, of course, kellysoldit.com.
kellysoldit.com.
There's my echo. All right, so let's do our home pick of the week. So who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
Okay.
Awesome. So my pick this week is 2970 Whispering Pines. That's Canfield.
It is Austintown Schools.
Yeah.
It's Canfield Mailing.
Canfield Mailing, Austintown Schools. That's that little cove back there off of Kirk Road.
Yep.
Kind of buried back in the hillside there. Yep. I really like it. It's
if
very
you had
nice.
seen your pictures taken in the 80s or 90s, you may have went to Robert's 10 Studios back there. Yep. That's what I always think about when
That's
I pack
funny. That's where we did ours.
Yes. Yeah. Great neighborhood, beautiful, well desirable. The trees and the ravine back there and just, the backdrop of the neighborhood is just really beautiful park-like setting. So Tell us more about Whispering Pines, Jim.
So it's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 2-car attached garage. It's a square footage is 2,700 square feet. So it's a big house. It sits on about an acre, right over an acre of land. It's just one of those beautiful, buried in the hills types of homes. I love that area, and I just think it's
cool
so
things about that
peaceful.
house. When you walk in, it is fully functional ranch level home. You've got large eating kitchen, formal dining room, big living room, fireplace, vaulted ceilings, sliding glass doors to a deck, multi-tiered decking there, and you're overlooking that wooded side the whole way. Beautiful, beautiful park-like yard.
Yeah.
Master bedroom, other bedrooms, bathrooms, all that. But then you go down a flight of steps, and there's the family room level with another sliding door, another walkout deck, potential second kitchen, potential 4th bedroom or office or whatever. And then you go down another set of steps to the basement level. So it is a very cool, very unique house.
I'm excited about it. So this one, we're actually going to have an open house this weekend. And I'm very stoked to be there and see it and be inside of it and really get a feel for it. Like I said, I love that area and I love the homes back there.
Yes.
So I'm excited. And if anybody wants to get to meet the famous Jim Warren.
Oh, well, he'll be signing autographs at 2970 Whispering Pines. That is open today, Sunday, January 20th from 1 to 2:30. If you are listening to our recording of this show, it will not be open on whatever day you're listening to it. However, you can schedule a private showing anytime by calling or texting our office at 717-2689.
Or you could go to kellysoldit.com.
Of course. Kyle, what do you got for us?
Today, open from 2 to 4, is 2180 Inwood Drive in Austintown. It's a nice little ranch home, 1,100 square feet, 3 beds, 2 baths, with a partially finished basement. Over a little over a quarter of an acre. Just, move-in ready, basically. Stainless steel appliances are there.
That
everything.
matters.
Yeah, it does matter. I mean, it's a large.
Hit me with an address and a price.
2180 Inwood Drive, listed at $129,900.
And that is that kind of behind St. Joe's area of Austintown, so that almost Wedgwood area. Ranch home, big lots, very well-kept neighborhood.
Yeah, I love that neighborhood, too.
Kyle's kind of familiar with it.
Very familiar. I drive past it every single day now.
But that's a nice area, too. I like that neighborhood. I like those homes. Those homes were solid homes when they were built.
Oh, yes.
So I really like it.
Yeah, easy access, great neighborhood, too. Like, that's the kind of neighborhood where you see people walking dogs and kids riding bikes and, so very friendly.
There's a lot of dead-end streets right in there.
True.
Which is nice, which makes it, I think, more convenient for people who want to get outside
and walk around or walk their dogs or walk, ride their bikes or whatever.
Yeah, stretch their legs. I think it's nice. Nice area.
It is. And I've got a good one for you today, too, and this is also an open house. So we are...
Wait, was Kyle's an open house?
Yes.
Open house today from 2 to 4.
Yep.
Oh.
Look at us.
We're having fun today.
4010 Via Cassia in Poland. That's in the Tuscany Estates neighborhood, pretty close to the high school compound. And this was a Parade of Homes home, custom built, so high quality. It's got all those extra little details because it was show off for the Parade of Homes. This is the home, if you're looking at the Vindicator right now, it's the cover photo of the homes section. We've got some more information on it on the first inside flap there. Open house today from 1 to 2:30. This home is recently reduced to $245,000. It is a 4-bedroom with a first floor master suite, 3.5 bath.
What was the price on that
square
again?
feet. We are at $445,000.
Okay. I think you said 2 something.
Oh no, $445,000. Stunning home. One of the cool things that I like about this is it's got the formal dining room at the front of the house, and that's nice because your formal dining room is always clean. So when company comes in, you've got a nice showing place for them.
Only people like us with 4 kids say that. I think normal people don't live like we do.
Oh gosh, welcome to my chaos. Okay, but then it's got this gourmet, gorgeous kitchen. High end, beautiful bar stools at the countertop, eating area. Off of the kitchen, still almost part of the kitchen, is like an interior sunroom kind of area that then leads to an enclosed patio. So lots of those little nooks and cranny spaces to really enjoy, sit down and read a book or something, have a coffee with a friend, whatever. Lots of great little spaces like that in this house. It also does have the full basement on a cul-de-sac. You can't ask for much more. So stop by and see us today at any of these homes. You can find them on our Facebook page. If you search Facebook, Kelly Warren and Associates, on our website at kellysoldit.com, or you can call our office at 717-2689. That's 717-2689. Any of our agents would be happy to show you any of these properties.
Yep.
Okay, so let's get moving. Pun intended. I'm funny today. Okay, so wanted to go over some tips on buying and selling and then the actual moving part of that. So when you sell your home and you know that you're going to be moving, or as you're a buyer out there and you're packing and moving, you've got this window. You've got an accepted offer on your property. You know that it's going to be closing in that 30 or 45 days, whatever your contract says. So you've got some time to prep. So let's first talk about that prepping period. So what are your tips here, Kyle?
I think my wife and I, we just recently moved. And one of our biggest things was, we'd only been married for about a year and a half. But we had gathered a lot of stuff in that year and a half.
Don't you do that?
We
Yeah.
do. So, one of the first things we did was kind of go through everything that we had and really just purge anything that we did not need.
Right.
We knew we weren't going to take it with us. We knew we were never going to use it again.
Right.
No sense in moving it to a new home where it was just going to collect more dust. That was one of the first things we did, was just go throughout the entire house and just purge everything.
I think once you get an accepted contract, start that day. Like it's day one. Like start getting rid of everything you don't need, because you don't want to be there at, like, hey, you have to be out by the day your contract says,
right,
and you not have all your stuff and ready to go.
And when you get to that scrambling phase, what you end up doing is just throwing everything in boxes or bags, taking it over there. You don't know where anything is. You brought a whole bunch of stuff you don't need, Yeah.
The movers are coming. Like, depending on how you do it and what you're doing, start day one, because there's going to be a bunch of steps to come up in the next few weeks that you want to be prepared for.
Yeah.
And I think that would be the biggest advice I'd give to anybody, whether you're selling or buying.
Right.
Got an accepted contract.
Buyers and our sellers today.
Start day one.
So my top 3 are: make a list. I'm a big list maker. So make your list of moving day, make your list of what you're selling, make your list of donations, make your list of what's being packed, who your helpers are, like that kind of stuff. Number 2, and especially if this is a home that you're selling, give it a nice thorough spring cleaning. And as you're spring cleaning, you're doing your purging. So Kyle said the purging. If you are not taking it with you, give it away, throw it away, sell it. Do not move stuff just to get rid of it after you move. There's no sense in that. So go ahead of time. Find out some places you can donate stuff to. Put it on the buy, sell, trade sites, Craigslist, have a garage sale, an estate sale, whatever. Or, donate that stuff, throw it away, even if it's, how many pieces of kids' toys like we had, like board games that were missing the board. Why are we owning these things? So just throw that stuff away. Even the donating places don't want them. Your holy socks, just it's time to get rid of them,
Yep.
So, okay. So you've done that. You're a little bit further in the process. What's up next?
I don't know.
Okay.
Then you start doing it.
Right.
Well, you made your list, then you start doing it.
Gather your supplies. That's where I always go next. So you're going to need markers to clearly mark your boxes. You're going to need packaging tape. You're going to need some newspapers or tissue paper, stuff like that to, wrap up anything that's fragile. And then boxes. You need boxes.
Boxes were huge.
Yes.
Kelly moved first, and then she donated the boxes to me. So it was so nice to have those friends and family that would just give you the boxes to move your stuff.
My favorite thing is, like, a lot of your boxes said Matt's room.
Right.
So did you move it to Matt's room?
I didn't move it to Matt's room. Matt doesn't have a new room in my new house, but all those things we would cross out and marked, going to Kyle's room.
So where do you get your boxes? Ask your friends and family members. Sometimes you know somebody who works in a place that gets lots of boxes. Those are very helpful. Offices and different things. Grocery stores will give you free boxes. Places like the Dollar General, you can just walk in and take their boxes and broken down.
You can do a lot of that scavenging around for boxes.
Yes.
There's
So
a
you
lot
can
of
get
places.
free boxes. Yeah. You can also buy boxes. You can get them at Home Depot or the moving store, your moving company. Like if you're hiring 3 Men in a Truck or somebody, they sell boxes as well. They also even will come in and pack your stuff if you want them to. Or I love this one. Lauren Lidvig and I talked about this on the Valley Spotlight the other day. You can order some Amazon stuff for your new house, and it'll come to your door in boxes.
Nice.
You then have some more things to pack, but they will mail you boxes.
Shouldn't I wait till I'm at the new house to order this stuff?
I did not. I started ordering ahead of time. You're excited about your house, right?
Hey, new things. You got a new house, new things.
Right, new things. Get rid of your old things, get new things. Keep some of your old things, like your new friends, your old friends.
Too funny.
So, all right, you've got your clearly marked, you've got your supplies. So then go through room by room. And what I'd say here is the rooms you're not using, a storage part of the basement, a garage, a shed. If you've got kids that are away at college or something, packing up their room and their stuff because they're not using it every day. Rooms like that, things that are just stuff that's just sitting around, start packing them. And if your home is for whatever reason still on the market, if you've bought a home and your home hasn't sold yet, You do want to try and keep your place still showing ready. So make sure you have a moving staging area. It's okay for people to come in and see boxes, but either have them all stacked in one area of the garage or one area of the basement, or pick one bedroom and have it all. Don't have 30 boxes here and 10 boxes here and 5 boxes here and have them all throughout the house. Get them all in one place. So, and that is helpful too with the moving.
So much easier when they're all in one space and the movers can just come into one room and grab everything and go from there. And they're not tracking their mud, especially in the snow time, the winter time like this, when they're tracking mud onto the carpets and on the floors. They're just going into one room. It's much easier to clean that afterwards too.
And that's whether you've got a moving crew, if you've hired somebody, or whether your crew
Friends
is
and
friends and
family,
family, because we've moved like that as well. But this time of year, they're coming in and out. They're not taking off shoes every single time. And, the weather. So you do want to have things in a nice area that they can get to, easy access.
Yeah. It's lots of fun. all the traffic in and out of the house and all the craziness. It's moving. I say this every time we move. I never want to move again. But you seem to always have us moving every 2 years.
I got news for you. This is not like you're not dying in this house, Jim.
Dang it.
We'll be here a while, but not dying in it.
Too funny.
Okay, so if you've just turning in, you're listening to Kelly Warren Associates with Real Estate Radio, where we're talking about real estate right here in the Valley. And today we're talking about some moving tips for you. On our website, kellysoldit.com, you can find our tips and tricks for moving and 50 ways to sell your home. If you have questions about real estate, you can give us a call at email us. Ask Kelly at kellysoldit.com. Gosh, I've got my mind all over the place today. We're going to go ahead and take a quick break, and we'll be back in a minute. Thanks for listening to Real Estate Radio. If you're enjoying the show and you're thinking about buying or selling your home, we'd love to help you. We have an entire team of agents and staff dedicated to meeting your home buying and selling needs. Go to kellysoldit.com or give us a call or a text at 717-2689. Give us the opportunity to help you. So today we're in the studio with Kyle Cunningham and, of course, my co-host and husband, Jim.
Hi.
There's that awkward again.
I want to make it awkward every time now.
Love him. So Kyle has been with our team for how long now?
About 3.5 years.
3.5 years. So I had been in business for about 14 years or so. 13 years. Let me back up a year. About 13 years. Jim had a change of career and joined me. And then we had switched companies and decided to really grow our business. Instead of me just being a real estate agent, we decided to form a team and really start selling a bunch of houses and helping a bunch of people. And Kyle was our first hire. So I love having Kyle along. He really brightens my day, and he's so invaluable to us. One of the things that I love about Kyle is you've grown from within with us. So kind of moved from, we brought you in initially as a part-time admin and to make phone calls.
As the guy that did everything.
Right. At that point, then he started doing everything. Yes. So he's held the title of inside service agent, administrative assistant, marketing listing manager, transaction coordinator, and now he is our director of operations. And all the while during that, he also went to school, became a real estate agent. So he's also a licensed realtor. So, if you've got questions about anything real estate related, Kyle is a great wealth of information, and he's also available to help with your home buying and selling needs. Kyle can be reached at the office any day at 330-717-2689 or on his cell at
330-719-9192.
I thought that was it, and I didn't want to fumble it on
sometimes when people ask me for my cell phone, I might accidentally give them the office line because I know them just so well.
Right.
Well, I just pick up my phone and hit the Kyle button.
Right.
Everyone needs a Kyle button.
Everybody needs a Kyle button.
Yes. So today we're with Kyle, and we're talking about moving because, as I said, Jim and I just recently moved. Kyle, I had sold his wife a home a couple of months or a year before they got married, so that was their first home, and now they're bought their first together home, probably the home they're going to start their family in and everything.
That first one was kind of together.
Yeah, they were together.
Yeah, we were together.
Yeah.
They're so funny.
So you've been busy doing home improvements?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. We bought the house at the beginning of December. Closed on it right around that time, and the owner before us had every wall, no joke, every wall was pink. Every single wall was just this weird shade of pink.
So that's something there. You don't think about that. you buy a house, no matter what, even if it's a perfect house, you're still going to have to go in and
do something.
change
Well,
it to your liking or what you want. So that's funny.
So I intentionally bring this up right here because
Uh-oh. What are we
so
doing?
as you're in this moving and prepping phase, ask yourself this question, is the house ready for your stuff? Are you just moving in the day that you get your keys and putting your stuff in rooms? Or I know Kyle had gotten possession of the home a few weeks before he moved in and took the time to do the painting and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it was really nice. We had about a month of, in between homes, really. We were living in our first home while we were working on our second home.
Yes. So if you have that luxury of time, it is so much easier and better on your life to get the house cleaned, get the work done, get the rooms painted, get the new flooring done, those kind of things before you have furniture and boxes in your way,
Yeah. You start trying to move it all in together and all at the same time and stuff. So
now, not all of us have that luxury of time. I know plenty of times as I'm doing deals for people, we are possession on this house real tight and possession on the next house. And, so then you do what you got to do. You can do room at a time, that sort of thing. But if you have the time and if you well plan it and you make your list and you get your contacts ahead of time, it's great when you are able to do that prior to moving.
Yeah. And that's one of those things that our team can help you with, our agents can help you with and prepare you for. Like you get a lot of clients that'll say, oh no, I could be out of here in a week if you need me to, and that's great. The process usually isn't as fast as a week.
Well, some people live more minimally than we do, and some people are quicker and more active at packing and that sort of thing,
Right.
So it's different strokes for different folks,
Yeah, that's a good point.
Okay, so we talked about getting a game plan together. We talked about where you're getting your supplies, going room by room. Start with your initial phase. You want to start packing the things that you're not using every day, and then as you get closer to moving day, then really pack everything but the things that you're using every day. A couple of more tips that I have that I found really helpful was your first night supplies, like the box that you pack and label. Like you're going to need toilet paper, you might need some light bulbs, some cleaning. Go ahead.
Paper.
Yeah. I saw him across from me making fun of.
That's like the third one today. I'm just letting them go.
Yeah.
Paper. Go ahead.
Boy,
but
how the tables have changed.
That's a very valid point, though. Like you're walking into a new house, you're going to have people there helping you, and you're going to need to use the restroom. You're going to have.
You'll need your toilet paper.
Yes, you will need your toilet paper. You will need, hand towels to dry your hands after you wash your hands.
Right.
Soap. You need soap to wash your hands. Like there's just a handful of stuff that you're going to have to have.
General light cleaning supplies for as you're moving in. A game plan of who your helpers and movers are, and then a game plan on food and nourishment for the day, because you are not going to want to stop when you're in a groove of moving to go out and pick up a pizza or order cooked dinner or whatever. So do you have something pre-made, pre-bought, pre-cooked? Are you getting something delivered? Like know what you're doing ahead of time instead of having that age-old dinner discussion that every family has.
What
are we doing for dinner
What do you
tonight?
want?
Well, it's harder at this point in time while you're moving because you don't know where all of your cooking utensils are. Where's the pots and pans? Where's the skillets? Where's the dreidels? Where's the spoons? Where's the serving dishes?
Dreidels.
Why are you using a dreidel?
Is it a dreidel? Is it not a dreidel? What's it
That's
called?
a Jewish toy.
Dang it. I was doing so good
You're doing
today.
so well.
I was trying not to talk a lot today because I didn't want to mess up. And then Cal stumbled a couple times.
Also,
so
I can't.
But
I
on
should've
your
just said-
point too, like after moving all day, who really wants to take that
Yes.
time to cook
I
something?
don't want to do that on a normal day,
I know.
let alone on
I
like
know.
a busy moving day. And, depending on the day, you might have to work during the day and then pack, move in the afternoon and then to cook dinner. And, if it's a school night and you've got kids and stuff. So life keeps taking place even while you're doing this moving. So,
So all the husbands out there listening to this, that's a lot of work for your wife too. So like be prepared to help out through all this. Like it's a very important process. So it's a lot of fun.
okay, so next step, you're in the home. It's the day of moving. You've got the keys. You've maybe painted a room or two. All your boxes at the old house are packed and labeled. You've got your crew. You've got your meal plan. So now it's like moving activity. I think another big key is do your helpers, do your movers know what room is right? So
What rooms are what?
Yes. Yep. I need to go to speech therapy today. So,
Shot of whiskey fixes it.
the box labeled den, the box labeled storage, like is that garage storage? Is that basement storage? Where are these things going?
Yeah.
The box labeled Emmy's room. Who's Emmy? Where's this going?
Which room's hers?
Right.
Right.
So, and even the big heavy furniture, like, okay, I know this dresser's going to this room, but don't just shove it all right inside of the door. You want to put it where it goes in the room while you've got the helpers. So to have somebody maybe upstairs and have somebody maybe downstairs and, somebody on each level that knows what's going where, that they can actually help you put the furniture in place so that you can sit down and relax after you're done with it.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, since they're there and moving it all in, they're going to have to move it into the room anyhow because other stuff's going to be coming in behind it. So, yeah, you might as well have an ability
Take advantage of it.
Yeah, to direct them where to put the items.
Yes.
So,
what other moving tips do we have?
Going back to what you were just saying, I mean, really knowing where everything's going and putting it into place where it belongs, that way you're not moving it 2, 3, 4 times.
Right.
I mean, it's just really a big deal.
Yeah,
Saves
have
you
a
lot of
good
time.
mental picture of what's going where first. So
yeah, even like I think it would have been, we should have done this, is have a picture, even like a hand drawing from yourself, because you're really fabulous with those.
I am. I would have loved to have drawn
I
this
know.
out
See,
for you,
we should have
Jim.
thought about this, like each room, and put what piece of furniture goes in which spot in the room. Would have been cool. Now that we're just thinking and brainstorming about that, I thought that's a pretty good idea.
Right. Look at Jim
Next
all
time,
proud of himself over there.
Every once
Next
in a while,
time you move.
Yeah. Oh, dang it. Too fun. Okay.
All right. So those are our tips on home moving. We did a similar segment, much shorter, on the Valley Spotlight a couple of weeks ago. You can find that on their site and on our Facebook page as well. If you've got questions about real estate, a lot of this week's questions, some that were moving related, we worked right into the topic of the show today. Normally we do the Ask the Expert segment at the end, but I knew talking to Kyle, we would just talk for a while because he's easy to talk to. So I will directly respond to the other emails that we got. And if you have questions related to buying, selling, moving, or anything home related right here in the Valley, please feel free to send us an email, askkelly@kellysoldit.com. We'll answer what we can on air and definitely respond to each of the other emails individually. All of our homes can be found online 24/7 at kellysoldit.com. If you'd like to schedule a private showing on any of our properties, give us a call at 717-2689. Thank you for listening to Real Estate Radio, and we look forward to talking to you again next week.
Have a beautiful day.